Another month of hate subbing to this bastard.
Yo, don't we do this fall? I'm hoping so. Yo, the Browns. The hell, where'd I go? Yo. Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? Hello, guys. How's everybody doing? Background should be Wendy's. Unbelievable. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. We're live on we're live on Kick. We're live on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna try and do like reacts and stuff. We're gonna see. We're not live on Twitter though. Let me see. Studio.x.com. Dude, actually, I wish it wasn't so annoying to go live everywhere.
Ja, en alle de suster in the mail, then whether rave a mile or spore.
True.
Another month of subbing to this goat.
True, Adam. Please don't punt. Thank you for the 71 months. Thank you, dude. All right. These receivers, I do all the encoding locally. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna promise. I won't promise any of the WoW. Okay, no promises. We were watching Force earlier. I was, dude. It was like I was in a time machine, dude. I was watching Force for a little bit earlier. It was like I was in a time machine. Just the PUBG, just everybody running up and spamming you, punching you in the face, running over people. The frickin' the stream snipers was great. Are you allowed to say what you're gonna do at Gamescom? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm doing some stuff for Blizzard. So yeah, I will do some stuff for Blizzard, and it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna do some stuff for Blizzard, and then we are going to where's this? There's that there, and then nice, sick. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. And then obviously I'm gonna do like my normal like IRL thing and all that. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It better be Classic Plus. I wish. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Hi, yo, what's up, Lily Guzman? Yo, is everything on? You know what I want to do today? I want to see like. I was asked to send somebody a funny video. And Turbo, thank you for the 65 months, by the way. Thank you. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think I did. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the subs and resubs. Are you going to go IRL again in New York this year? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. But I want to see, like, can I... So I actually got to thinking. They were like, send me a funny video. I'm like, okay, what's the funniest video that I can find? Yeah. Send one of your own YouTube videos. I could. I think like what's the funniest video that I can find? So I started thinking. And actually, you know what's crazy, dude? I was on Instagram the other day. And this was recommended to me. This video, I hadn't seen this video in, it probably was 14 years. I mean, I remember this video for, I mean, I remember seeing this video in college and it was freaking hilarious. But here, I'll play it right now. Yo, Grayson, what's up, dude? Here's a funny video.
Brazen at the end of the silent land and not pair. A dwarf with hair, the sword in a
100%.
tree.
100% Rancor. Thank you for the 39 months, dude. Thank you. But here, this was recommended to me on Instagram, and when I saw it,
and the little one was prairie of dwarfs.
yeah, definitely, absolutely. Whenever I saw this video, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this video, and this was like, I remember this like it must have been college. I mean, I guess because I don't remember. Look, but this video, this is so funny.
The racist field trip I have ever been on in my fucking life. They took us to a fucking cotton processing place.
I didn't realize
and
that was
there
off.
was a big ass cotton field.
Dude, this video is so freaking funny.
The racist field trip I have ever been on.
Have you guys
in my
seen this
fucking
video?
life. They took us to a fucking cotton processing place. And there was a big ass cotton field out in the middle of fucking Raymond, Alabama, in the south of Montgomery County. We went there, and me and 28 other little nigglets in Miss Harper's third grade classroom, they took our asses out there in the middle of the fucking August heat.
This
and
story
said,
is
hey,
so
y'all,
funny.
They gave us bags and shit, like little cute little plastic bags. With a cotton puff person with a smile on his face, and they're like, "Hey, y'all go out there, have fun, pick as much cotton as you want." And so my stupid ass went. I went. My mama signed off on it and didn't think about it. And I went to the fucking field trip. Out there in the field, just having a good old time. We were singing songs and shit in the middle of the motherfucking field, picking goddamn cotton in the middle of the fucking heat. And then, I'm thinking, because it's a field trip, they told us you can pick as much as you want. Hey, you get to keep the fucking cotton. You can keep it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. And we go to get back on the bus. They're like, all right, kids, turn your bags in. And they take our asses inside and took all the damn cotton that we had. And then told us to get back on the fucking bus. So me being a little rebel, I took a handful of cotton, stuffed it in my pocket, and went home. Then my mama came when she was doing laundry the next night. She was like, "What the fuck is this cotton in your back pocket?" I was like, "Yeah. Where the hell did you get unprocessed raw cotton from?"
Crazy.
Yesterday on that field trip, they took us to a cotton processing plant, and we got to pick cotton all day long. My mama came to the school, and I swear to God, that shit went down. She locked this woman in a room like, how dare you jive-ass motherfuckers take my kids and all these other ashy little Negroes to a fucking cotton field in the middle of the summer. You fucking soulless bitch. She fucking checked me out of school. I didn't go to school for 3 days behind that shit. She said, I don't want to have to look at that bitch. She was pissed at everybody. Yes, that was the most racist shit I've ever gone through in my life. I didn't even understand what was wrong until the next year. I didn't even understand. I just thought we were just gonna go have some fun in the field. So fuck that shit. That was fucking sharecropping if I ever seen it. Fuck that shit.
Dude, this video is so freaking funny, man. I think videos are saturated. Dude, so good, dude. I freaking love this video. Dude, the way he tells this story is so perfect. It's so freaking funny. Yeah. Dude, I heard he's a lawyer now. Wait, really? If you live near a cotton processing plant, then that's what you had. In Florida, you have strawberry fields and orange orchards. If you live in the country, you ain't got much to choose from. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, dude, this story is just so freaking good, man. It's just the way that he tells this story is so freaking funny, man. We had the same field trip when I was a kid. Like, who the hell was like, yeah, let's take all these kids to a cotton field for a day. Yeah, I wonder if I ever had that. I don't think I had a field trip like that. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. These are the only 3 videos on this channel. Isn't it crazy, man, that like there'll just be like a random video from years and years and years ago that somebody just posted on a random YouTube channel and it just went viral? And then like nothing ever happened. It was just like this one random video and just They never did anything else with it. Like nowadays, people, I mean, spamming, right? You're from North Texas, not some rural county? Yeah, yeah. Wait, the guy in this video wanted to take it down from the internet? Wait, is that true, Zoop? It's a Fallout video where he explains everything? Wait, really? Old school YouTube viral videos are so different than today's viral videos. I love how lighthearted they felt. Yeah. No, 100%. Who wants to know? Thank you for the 50 months, dude. Like, what's this other video?
Hey there, sweetheart. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to cry. You're gonna be all right. Got a present for you. It's chocolate. Chocolate? Did you eat it? Chocolate? It's good.
What movie is this?
It's good. You want some?
Chocolate?
Do it next time.
Chocolate!
Oh, yeah, that was funny. That was so loud, though. Yeah, this is when White Demon D, Dude, that was such a good era of the internet, man. The old YTMD memes are so good. Because they're so simple. What the hell? Dude, I like how the girl doesn't move until he like throws the chocolate as bait. Like, what the hell is that? This is the Battlefield 6 intro? Yeah, it is. Everyone knew memes back then too, and there wasn't a ton. Yeah, dude, YTMD was great. Is YTMD still around? Here in the UK, they just take us to graveyards? Really? Here, let me see this. Yeah, YTMD was great. If I go... Because they sold it, right? YTMD got sold. But who bought it? Actually, you gotta be careful on YTMD. I bet there's freaking... Do people still post things here? The volume extension you have is a game changer? Yeah, I just wish I could set a default volume percentage for certain websites. It's been dead for a long time. Yeah, top viewed today. Dude, the top viewed YTMD for today is this. That's their 404. Yeah. This was in this is a reminder in chat. I think it was like the worst schedule release video.
This is what the Houston Rockets are going to give you in the 25-26 NBA season. It's the schedule release day, so let's take a look. Up the steps we go. Watch your feet, cameraman. Up the steps we go. We see a big, beautiful door. Guys, in today's tour, each room's going to be a different NBA team. So let's get to it. Over here we go. Starting off the tour, we're going to talk about a new player. Easy Money Sniper, the Slim Reaper, a.k.a. Kevin Durant. Over here we go. If you guys are as excited as me, hit this Euro step. In the kitchen we go. We see beautiful cabinet space, and right here's a beautiful cup. And if you like the NBA, you're super excited for the NBA Cup, because you know the Rockets are about to win. Over here we go. Now we go.
Dude, this is crazy.
First room, we're going to talk about the OKC Thunder. They might have won the chip last year, but we're going to see them in this season's opener. Over here we go. We have a beautiful pantry to fill out your snacks. Perfect for Shaq, but what's that? The dunkster knot? You're not supposed to see that yet. Over here we go. Let me go outside real quick. Follow me, cameraman. Here we go. Guys, this garage is perfect for some gym equipment. Maybe to lose some weight. Back inside here. Oh, there's a wall right there. Back inside here. Let's go with a speed tour. We have a beautiful view outside of your weird neighbor. Who is your weird neighbor whenever you're in Houston? Probably going to be the Dallas Mavericks. Anyways, right here we have a beautiful... right there's a beautiful toilet. And guys, I've got another team.
Okay,
Beautiful flippers.
that was so stupid. It made me laugh.
There's a bunch of uncles. We call it
This is. How is this so bad?
unction. Ah, we got some. What's that smell? You smell that burning? Let's take a look. Sorry guys, right there with some burning nuggets. We're gonna eat them up this year.
There's no way this was intentional.
Outside, whenever here's some former players that played.
And not intent. There's no way this was like.
Out and around we go.
Right?
Stay cool. To my right, we have a hallway cameraman show. And let's go, right, cameraman. Come on. Right there's a beautiful.
Okay, I had a friend whose older brother pooped like that. he was like, yeah, dude, one time I walked in on my brother in the bathroom. He was completely naked facing the toilet. And his brother played college football at Texas A&M.
If you know anything about Ben Thompson, against the Heat, he was WWE SmackDown. Out around the bell.
Made it even funnier.
You guys know anything about the New York Knicks? What do they sound like? Big Bog! If you guys want a bacon, egg, and cheese the long way, DM me! Over here, in the primary bedroom, guys, let's talk about the Warriors. We're gonna put them to bed this year. Once and for all. Outside, let's see if it's locked. Now we go, the door was in fact locked. But anyways, you still have your weird neighbors to the side of you. That's the San Antonio Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks. But if you want to go see a Rockets game, visit Rockets.com or DM me, and I'll see you in October. This is what the Houston Rockets are going to give you.
Why do they do this to themselves? I'm like my brain. I just tuned it out for the last like 2.5 minutes of that. That was horrible. Houston Rockets schedule release. Houston Rockets real estate. Wait, what? Real estate? Latest hype video has opposite effect on fans. The Rockets. This is a. Wait, he's a realtor? Dude, these realtor videos on Instagram are they always pop off. I don't know if they get any business. I have no idea if these guys actually get any work. Oh. Okay. Houston Rockets real estate hype video. That's why whenever I clicked this, I was like, I swear to God it said real estate before I clicked on it. It just changed whenever I clicked on it. Stole Jack McBriar's entire shtick. Who's Jack McBriar? Does he stream? Rage baiting is a new advertisement. People don't comment on things they like. They comment to hate the most. Dude, it actually is so bad. Like yeah, I could talk about that forever, man. I really could. I thought worst all time was an exaggeration, but holy shit, who let them release this? Actually, nice with the Rockets to release Rage bait for their schedule. This is so horrible. Just dropped my prediction for the Rockets record by 8 wins. Yeah, I don't know how this was. I don't know how they thought this was a good idea. Maybe it was a good idea. Who knows? Toyota Center kicks you out like right after the game is over. They don't even give you time to finish your beer. It's really annoying, so that's why I stopped going to Rockets games. They don't do that for WWE shows and UFC. Oh, really? Do they share it? Do they share it with anybody? Because I know like the Mavs, American Airlines Center. Wait, is it still called American Airlines Center? How many other scheduled release videos have you watched? None for the NBA. Yeah, the American Airlines Center. Watch this. American Airlines Center transition from NBA to NHL. So this isn't the same video, but whenever I was in college, I did like sports management, right? So we watched I had to take like a facilities management course, and one of the in the facilities management course, they were talking about like the turnaround of the setup between setting up a facility for one event versus another, and then specifically how the American Airlines Center in Dallas, it's the same venue for basketball games and for hockey games. So they have to sometimes turn it around to have like a game like the next day. I don't know if they've ever had two games in the same day for the Stars and for the Mavs, but definitely like they've had like back to back. Toyota Center is just Rockets, concerts, and special events. So look at this video. Look how they do this. So this is after a Mavs game, right? Oh, I guess this is before a Mavs game. Wait. During a Mavs game. Basketball to hockey transitions are always fun. Yeah. So game is over. Look at this. Look at how they clean up. This is crazy. They literally lift everything. They can lift all these seats. And now they're putting in the glass. Isn't that insane? Boom, get out the Zamboni. Look at that, Stars game. Wait, is this same day? This was captured April 16, 2022 in Dallas during a doubleheader of a Mavericks game and a Stars game. The basketball game, which was a playoff game, started at 12 p.m. in the afternoon, ended at 2:45. There was a 4-hour window before the puck dropped at 7. The process of fully converting the seating configuration from basketball to hockey took 2 hours. Since there would be another playoff basketball game less than 48 hours after the hockey game, the arena crew started putting the court back down immediately. For those of us who worked both games, it was a long day. Isn't that sick? 4 hours.
The TTS
And then they go back.
But has hit the lead singer of Motley Crue Link.
Isn't that interesting though? Like how they pick up the ice. Like it's not actually a big block of ice. Wait, the ice is underneath? Oh, wait, what? So how did they So are they covering it with this, whatever this is? Maybe I misunderstood. Oh, no, you're right. They're covering it. They're covering it. What I thought this was like a super cold something, and they were like laying like the ice down in
There's one
sheets,
like
and they were
this in
smoothing it out with
Toronto
the
too,
Zamboni.
but
That's
they
what
had a concert in
I
between.
thought they were doing something like that, but no, it looks like they're laying these on top of it. And then they lay the hardwood down over it. Wow. Dude, it's crazy how much smaller a basketball court is than a hockey rink. Is this ever play more OSRS? I just don't know if I have time. It was fun. Mav Man, thank you for the 85 months, dude. It's one like this in Toronto, but they had a concert in between. So there's no bad seat at a hockey game? Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Stars game before. They're so sick. Stars games are so fun. Yeah, Whoberry, I don't want to watch. I don't like the Facebook links because they're just Facebook's just weird with it sometimes. I can't even get the audio on. Wait, this is the lead singer of Motley Crue at a concert. And listen to it. Okay. What? Very much like this. Dude, what? How is he so bad live? Why are you getting WoW tooltips? Dude, I might screw around and play some WoW today. I haven't played WoW in forever. I just installed retail. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that is I cannot believe how bad that was. It seems fake. Why are vocals so isolated? Yeah, I mean maybe unless it's like a direct recording from like the mixer. World of Warcraft at E3 2002. Dude, look at that hot bar. Look at the bags. This is WoW Alpha. This is completely different than vanilla. You know what's funny? The spell effects in the alpha, I've seen these before, were actually like kind of sick. Like they're so like, you know what they actually look like? Like Dark Age of Camelot kind of had some spell effects like this. You know, whenever I played it, like it doesn't actually look better, but it does in some ways. Turn Undead working on Forsaken was the most OP, yeah. What is that weapon? But you know what's funny is like a lot of these models are the same because these are basically the Warcraft 3 models. So a lot of these models of a lot of the OG enemies in vanilla are still the same from the alpha because they were the same characters in Warcraft 3 and they just kept them. But the spell effects are crazy in this. That looks sick. Like what spell is this even? Even the animations, like. Do you have multiple casting animations in vanilla?
WoW is dead. This, however, Link.
Aura and target casting animations. Like, why is my brain's not pulling the two animations? World of Warcraft League of Legends dev finally showcases new MMORPG. Is this with Ghostcrawler? Take a look at the first live gameplay from Ghost, the upcoming MMO from World of Warcraft and League of Legends dev Greg Street.
I led a guild in MMOs and played pretty much all of them for decades, and I'm very excited to see what this is going to be bringing to the genre, what's new, and frankly, is going to kick some life into.
I've played this very brief. Are added algorithmically. So this is a group of philosopher kings. There are bandit NPC. They happen to have a camp
I didn't
here.
know they did this. I talked to Ghostcrawler a couple of years ago, actually. I didn't know they actually showed their game.
Different types of NPCs that spawn. We don't know exactly which enemies will show up on the map. Wild animals, we don't know what talking to. Are in this case a friendly group. These are the Felina, which are kind of our moth people. And sometimes they're mean, sometimes they're nice. In this case, they were willing to ally
Radiant
with the group.
Feet. This is like roguelike stuff.
Different versions of this. What are you guys envisioning for the gameplay loop experience in terms of players? Is this something that a solo player can play beginning to end? Is everything going to be social? How are you guys staging that?
I would love to say everything's social and this is just a multiplayer game full stop. I realize that's not super realistic and that sometimes people want to be solo or, you know, their friends are offline or for whatever reason. So we will probably let you do Blue Zone solo. We just don't want that to be the dominant way to play. In most MMOs, you level up solo and don't group up very often. And we think the experience is much more fun with groups. So, and the best way is with friends. The second best way is random matchmaking. And the third best way is solo, but we'll support all of those.
Cool.
And then in terms of the core loop, so you start in...
You know, this looks... Dude, you know what's funny? The art style looks like what I would imagine the Riot MMO would look like. Sharon and McLaren, thank you for the prime. Joe Flacco's 0-1 today. He sucks just like your coaching. Thanks, man.
We call it Haven. You fly out to blue zones to get certain types of resources. You fly out to the red zones to get other types of resources. So it's not the kind of thing where players can just choose, oh, I'm a red zone player, a blue zone player. You really need to do both in order to progress your character.
And are there any MMORPGs that you would compare some of the systems in this to? We're not saying are you better or worse than, but things that people might recognize.
I mean, most game developers are kind of, you know, inherent.
It's gonna AOE heal.
We look for things that work well and adopt them when they work well, and if they don't work well, that's where we try to innovate a little bit.
Inherent iterators.
If you press that without countering something, your character does like a little wiggle. During boss.
And so we will have built-in features like your effects look bigger than allies' effects that aren't that important, and enemy effects that are like.
And then all built it because you can also build what other people put the blueprints down for.
Hard, and it's not even going to always be a boss. If we get to the second zone here, it has a different endgame mechanic. But I think this is Tomag, right? We're going.
Look at the hotbar. Look at the hotbar for this.
Yeah, this fighting a couple of
RE1234Q.
Cool.
We even want to have some variety.
They're setting up their default hotbar to be.
Go for like a Diablo-like affix system where you
1,
never
2, 3, 4.
know what you're gonna get.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We want to have enough variation that even if you fought this
QER
boss before,
maybe T.
You know, you don't know exactly what's going to
maybe
happen.
QERFG.
He calls ads. Maybe
instead of it going all the way to 10.
Things like that.
So they're making their default. It's interesting.
3 down.
To like reject this game and say, oh well, this isn't for me. If it's not for them, then we've kind of failed.
So if like that traditional experience is that more like just large scale play.
This looks 1,000 times. This looks worse with 1,000 times the tech than Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Yeah, I mean this is only like the first. This is the first look, right? Every time a new MMO comes out, every time, everyone says at the first look, this game looks like it sucks. And it's because it's like the earliest public alpha that you're ever going to see. And that's because every MMO that's ever existed at that point in time has been horrible. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they're showing it at this point in the development because they started this maybe like 2 years ago, right? I feel like all new MMOs are trying to compete with the way WoW used to play. Not sure if that's effective. Yeah, I mean, so that's the thing. That's what I always said. Low level was you can't really beat WoW by trying to be WoW, and that's something that has been a theme for years and years and years and years. Every new MMO that came out was trying to make a better WoW, and you can't really do that because people are already like in the ecosystem of WoW. So when somebody is so entrenched in the ecosystem of WoW, it's hard to try and do the same thing and pull people away. So I feel like, I don't know the whole story, but Ghostcrawler used to actually work at Riot, and he was working on the Riot MMO. And then apparently there was like, I don't know the details, I don't know everything, right? I'm pretty in tune with a lot of this stuff because I actually, like, I know the Riot MMO guys and I know the Ghost guys, but I think there was just like a difference in vision. So it was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go make the game that I want to make, and then Riot MMO can make the game that they want to make. So I think that's really just what it came down to. Yeah. I think that's really what it came down to. I remember hearing rumblings that they were nervous that it was a WoW reskin. Yeah, I think that I don't know. I really don't know. I have a lot of faith in the Riot MMO. I say faith. I have a lot of hope for the Riot MMO because Riot seems to just always do good at the end of the day. Like they always find a way to make whatever they do work. So they have a really good reputation for getting things that work. So I have a lot of hope for it. Also, I know that Tryndamere and I mean a lot of the people that like originally worked on League of Legends were people that played WoW or they played Warcraft, right? Because they were Dota players. So I know Tryndamere for one, like Tryndamere plays a lot of classic WoW, right?
I hear what and
Sad Jack, same for 6 months, dude.
Out there.
Yeah, no streamer games for me. I was thinking about maybe watching it. What's up, Cassie? I'd hope for Ashes. Don't feel like waiting a decade though. Yeah, I mean, Ashes 2. I mean, Ashes was pretty fun. Whenever I played the beta for it, Ashes beta was pretty fun. Or alpha or whatever. So I mean, I'm always going to be interested in these new MMOs, man. PGM, thank you for the 52 months, dude. Thank you, PGM. Yeah, I'm always going to be excited for these new MMOs, and I'm always going to be looking forward to them because I'm an MMO guy, man. I'm an RPG guy. Like at my core, even like look at whenever I'm playing other games, what do? Dude, somebody is going to not know that the Atom TTS bugs out randomly, and they're going to hear somebody TTS, and I'm going to respond, yeah, man, 100%. And they're going to be like, am I having a stroke? What just happened? What just happened? But I've always been an MMO guy. I've always been an RPG guy. Even whenever I play other games, like what do? Like I turned Madden into an RPG. Whenever I first started streaming Madden in like 2020 or 2020, whenever it was, I don't remember what year it was. I literally took Madden and I turned it into an RPG and I streamed it. And I was like, I don't know if anybody's going to watch this, but I haven't played Madden in a few years. And I used to be midnight release. I would play Madden all the time with my friends in high school. I was like, damn it, I'm going to play Madden. Okay, I'm just going to play Madden for a couple weeks, see how it goes. And what ended up happening is at first it didn't go well, but eventually people were like, holy shit, this is great. Whenever they finally gave it a chance. Because the WoW players, I remember, who said it? I think it was Irish Boomy, actually. I think it was Irish Boomy was like, I don't know a thing about American football or whatever. But at a certain point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna watch this because Esfand, and I'm completely glued to the screen. Like I can't stop watching. So yeah, it's great. If you're an MMO guy, how come no 60 on hardcore? I have a 60 on hardcore. But the reason I didn't keep playing was because I was traveling around the country, going to CES, going to the Texas A&M game, going to the Army Navy game. Yeah, so I was doing other things that are way more fun than leveling to not have PvP. That was way too coherent to be a boomy comment. True. Yeah, basically, Haven. Yeah. So I love the Madden content. Thanks, dude. So, when are we getting the next big one with mass appeal? I mean, I don't know when that's gonna happen, right? I don't know if MMOs will have mass appeal because of. I mean, WoW in 2007 was like Fortnite in 2017. It was literally all over the news. Everybody on the internet was talking about WoW this, WoW that. It was the biggest thing in the world, right? I mean, dude, I remember Athene being on Fox News. I literally remember Athene from Emirus being on Fox News and being like, what is happening? Now, this was after I was done. Like, I was like done playing. And I was kind of like out of it because like I was in college and I was kind of like focusing on football and stuff and I wasn't really playing WoW. And then out of the blue, I see this thing of Athene being on Fox News and I'm like, wait, what happened while I was gone? What happened while I stopped playing WoW? WoW's the best, but surely someone can make a better game. You would think, but no one can nail melee combat like WoW did. Man, you know what? You know what makes WoW so good? Athene second best paladin. Athene Holy, I'm red. Athene Holy, I'll be red. It's the movement. It's so damn smooth, man. It is so damn smooth. It's the social aspect of WoW. Yeah, I mean that too. I mean, dude, I remember, you know what was crazy? When we played on private servers, we used to sit on the auction house bridge in Ironforge all day. And we'd just be logged in and I'd be doing other stuff and I would just be logged into WoW, right? When you're drinking the bull to become the bull. Dude, should I bring back the mustache? Right here. I would just be sitting here all day. It was here with frickin', there was a guild, frickin', Mandate of Heaven. Yeah, there was a guild, Mandate of Heaven, on Elysium Lights Hope that we played on. And there was Manlet, there was a gnome mage named Manlet. He would just be sitting here all day with all the other Mandate guys. Yeah, and they're just memers, right? Just a meme lord guild. Yeah. I remember super geared players AFK at the mailbox pretending to AFK, just waiting to catch people sneaking up to them to expect them. Yeah, everybody would stand here. But in Classic, so here's the thing that's interesting. So on private servers, we'd be sitting here. In original vanilla, we'd be sitting here. But on private servers, and in Classic, it got relegated to Stormwind. Esfand says a human rep paladin, but you never see him do the human dance in real life. It's always the orc dance. He's really an orc DK tricking you all. This is when I was at the stadium. I ran out on the field. Yeah, it was the old days when I was streaming at the stadium. I've seen the red pie hit on X for the past couple days. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the thing with WoW that's so smooth is, dude, the movement is just so damn good, man. Like, the movement is insane. Like, the game is just very smooth. And I think the number one thing that any MMO needs to hit is I think they have to nail the movement. Does anybody play Era PvP?
What's on your mind?
Wait, what? How are there so many AVs going on for Era?
Safe travels. No.
Wait, you're now neutral with Stormpike Guard? Wait, what? Wait, why are all my reputations reset? Wait, what? What? I'm a Grand Marshal. How did all my reputations? You quit the game and reset. Why are all my reputations reset? When did this happen? Basically, the mod of the retail rat Discord shut down the server until we get a double-digit percentage buff. Dude, you know what the problem with retail is? Is everybody is too good. The problem with retail WoW is everybody is too good, and they don't know how good they got it. You know, back in our day, you know, we just had sticks that we went and attacked them with. We just had wooden sticks, and we'd just be sitting there just hitting them. We didn't even have abilities, okay? Back in our day, you know, you get 200 mana, and you'd be happy you had it, okay? That's what it was. You know, we didn't even know what rotation meant. You know what I randomly logged into the other day was this. Let me show you. Best maze ever? True. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. Wrong one. This is my hardcore ret. How do I get to Mr. Pan? Oh. Hold on. I have too many things open. Okay, I randomly log into Mr. Pandaria Classic, which I never even hit 85. I didn't play Cataclysm. But I log into Mist, and I'm playing this warrior. Warriors are insane.
I need a target.
Like, Mr. Pandaria Warrior is actually so stupid. Like, I literally... Wait, what the heck? Where are the birds? Wait, where are the birds? Where are the vultures? Wait, did I log in and the server crashed immediately? Wait, did I kill them and I made them go extinct? Do you remember how scary this guy was? God, I love Burning Crusade. This right here. This is the epitome of WoW right here. Burning Crusade. Do you think WoW will come to Game Pass or potentially Xbox? The new Midnight expansion teaser had an Xbox logo in the beginning. Well, I mean, it has an Xbox logo for the because of their Microsoft, I think. But yeah, I think it could come to. I think it could come to Game Pass. I mean, that was one of the big things that we talked about forever ago. It's one of the big things we talked about forever ago. It's my hardcore paladin. It's crazy to me that people still play. Because they made new hardcore servers. Actually, you know, when they made new hardcore servers, a lot of people were really pissed off about it because they were like, why are you making new hardcore servers? The whole point of a hardcore server is that it constantly, like, you don't need to do a fresh wipe because people are constantly dying and it resets the economy and stuff. Like, that's your gold sink. So a lot of the people that were playing hardcore didn't like that they made new hardcore servers. Would you ever play Classic Anniversary? Well, that's kind of the thing I was looking at was if I do Anniversary, is it true you're going to the anime convention as yourself today? Yeah. I get to Anniversary. Season Discovery. Anniversary. I think it's WoW. Dude, dude, you know what's crazy? I don't play WoW actively, and I still have all these WoW accounts. What account is my Anniversary on? What's up, Suffix Mikhail? Yeah, I mean, I skipped Cataclysm altogether. I mostly skipped Wrath. I mean, I always said this. I don't really even... What the heck? What is going on? World of Warcraft Classic, Anniversary, WoW 1 US. Are you still thinking about re-rolling Horde for TBC Anniversary? Yeah. I was thinking about doing Horde TBC this time. I used to love playing WoW until all my friends stopped playing and then it just felt sad. Well, that's the thing. I always said this. Whenever I quit WoW years ago, I didn't quit because I really like wanted to stop playing as much as I quit because like all my friends had quit. Like I didn't really like Wrath Ret, but like a lot of the people that I knew at that point had quit at the beginning of Wrath. But yeah, here's my Night Slayer Paladin. Yeah, it's my Night Slayer Paladin. I was trying to level this guy as fast as I could, like full send on the guide, but I think I had like some AFK time on this character. Yeah, I'm at 21 hours, level 22. Pretty fast. But yeah, level 22 Paladin here. I don't know. I mean, I might just re-roll it because if I want to play Horde. Right? But that'll be whenever Burning Crusade comes out. Now, on the other hand, you have this guy. Yeah, I thought about playing a Blood Elf Paladin because Grayson and I talked about running it back. I talked to Settle and Killawave about it too, who are the shamans that we played with. Because actually they both hit me up and they're like, yo, are you going to play TBC again? And we try and run it back and go for Glad again. And maybe that would very much be like an off-stream type of thing for me, I think. Just to go get Glad again. But man, I've been playing, just like hitting the buttons here in Mop. It's so different, man. Like this is, I don't even know if I could get good at Mop. Like I actually don't know if I could even get good at this version of the game. Because I don't know the rotations and stuff, sure, I could learn. But the reason why is like, I think I'll get freaking carpal tunnel trying to play this version of the game, right? Because that's what happened. I started playing Legion, and I started getting wrist problems, not carpal tunnel. Like it was like it's on the top side of my wrist, not the bottom side. And I've never played Mop, so it would kind of be an interesting experience probably to watch. Because I know, not only have I never played Mop, I know literally nothing about Mop. Like going from like everything I know about Vanilla and Burning Crusade Paladin to knowing literally nothing might be kind of interesting to watch. I don't know for how long. But like, I don't know the raids. I don't know the names of the raids. Like all I know is there's some shoulders from something that everybody wanted for Transmog. I literally know nothing. I am an actual complete noob in Mop. Yeah, everybody says Red's good. But I mean, this isn't like my version of the game, you know. Like I don't like this. Like I'm playing like a rogue. It feels like I feel like I'm wearing a rogue in plate armor that shoots holy lasers. Like I feel like super overpowered because of. I feel overpowered because of my concept of what the game is. So given my concept of what the game is, everything feels like insanely overpowered to me. Even like I was playing that warrior running around leveling and I was like, what the hell is this? This is broken. Wait, am I on fire? The hell? Cleanse? Do I have a cleanse? Oh wait, it's not even on my bar. Oh wait, cleanse doesn't get rid of magic anymore. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like a little thought that I had. Yeah, it's just a little thought that I had in my head of maybe trying Mr. Pandaria. I don't know how much I'd do it, but we'll see. Yeah.
Is there a world where that roguelike component?
I do love these MMOs, man. I really do love MMOs.
So
I love RPGs. I'm excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta coming. I'm excited for Gamescom this next week. IRL streams. All that. The hype is mostly gone though. Yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe it's just like an off-stream thing for me or something. Because you can play it a lot more casually. Even also something else. I feel like there's more like I call it non-content that you can do. Yeah, what's up, Dose? Yeah, it was fun. Last night was fun. It was good. No, Ghost is separate. Ghost is separate. Ghostcrawler left Riot and made his own MMO called Ghost. With like Halinka and stuff. Yeah, Halinka and stuff are playing. What's up, Tex? They're not playing, working on it. Yeah, there's like some other old like Blizzard people. There's some old Blizzard people there. There's some old Blizzard people at Riot. Kirby's at... Oh, dude, I gotta hit up Kirby. Kirby's at Riot. I saw that he was... I didn't even freaking congratulate him on the move. Yeah. But yeah, the Riot MMO team, they're... When's the next big MMO release? I don't know when the next one is. But like the three that are kind of on the horizon that people are looking at are the Riot MMO, Ghost, and Ashes of Creation. Yeah, those are the three that people are looking at. Dude, my shoulder's effed. Yeah. Good times, man. Is this new RPG that came out recently? I don't know if you would, it could be fun.
Enter epic battles with dragons. Anyways, welcome to the Dungeon Island, fellow adventurer. Meet its dwellers. Have meaningful conversations. And have a place to chill after a good raid. If you feel brave enough, go to a local...
Yeah, what's up, Charles? The Roblox thing? Oh my gosh. Dude, have you guys been following with this Roblox stuff? This Roblox stuff is crazy. Yeah, this Roblox stuff is wild. Like Creekcraft's been on top of it. But it's like, dude, if you play Roblox, you can like get into Roblox. I guess they are actually changing stuff, but apparently Chris Hansen made a video about it. There's all, okay, so in Roblox, I didn't really understand what Roblox is. But it's basically like it's like a platform where people make games using their sort of like it's almost like an engine. I don't know what to call it. Did you see Roblox's response yet? I have not. Yeah, but it's all user generated content using like their stuff. But kids play it. Like it's targeted and marketed towards children. But this is something that like people go in, kids go play it, and there's just like really like wildly inappropriate stuff, or people making like 17 plus rated games on Roblox. And it's like, look, if you want to play games like that, feel free, whatever. But that should not be on Roblox. And that like the platform should not be supporting stuff like this to where this thing is like marketed towards kids, and then all of a sudden all the kids are just like logging into games and there's just freaking like dicks floating around and stuff. It's super weird.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation
I didn't even know
of
this was a
children
thing.
on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators.
I don't know. I'm just laughing at Chris Hansen. It's just the idea of Chris Hansen being on top of this is crazy.
Who have committed
Yeah, it's like he's like talking to like it's like he's doing like a TV promo.
Gaming platform Roblox.
It's like he's doing a news report.
True, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlepp, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're going to do our best to hold them accountable. Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
It's like, dude, it's like he's doing a throw to commercial break or something. It's so good. Yeah, it's like he's throwing to commercials. Roblox bathroom games are sex games. Making them 17 plus doesn't solve the issue. 17-year-olds are still minors. Roblox is still allowing kids to be in these games. Yeah, like it's insane. Like I don't know. I don't know how it gets to this point.
Go ahead, and I'm going to join Meep City. And I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and join on in. This is a fresh account. All right, never played on it before. And, yep, there's a penis. So, that's a...
Like, it's literally like 5 seconds. It's crazy. Roblox just launched a 1-hour response to their lack of child safety from Roblox claiming to have chat logs of vigilante groups circumventing proper forms of reporting to the implied mentions of schlep. Here are the highlights of thread. Roblox's chief safety officer claims groups, with David's wording implying they have anecdotal evidence on vigilante groups like schlep. I don't even know what schlep is. David looks clueless at 047 about the exact situation. Is he aware of the outcry around this issue? Here's the clip with heavy implications of schlep. Watch it yourself.
We looked at what they were saying, we looked at what they were reporting, and all of that went into our moderation system so that we could go and identify bad actors on the platform and take them off, and bad content on the platform. But then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child. And then they would enter into game servers, and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were 12 or you said you were 7, they would just move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of take a look at this stuff?
Yeah, so unlike other social media and communications platforms, we don't encrypt anything, and we have systems that are monitoring for this type of behavior. So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
What? So he's saying that this actually isn't happening, and it was happening off platform with non-minors, and then turning is he claiming it was fake? If you have any questions about any of this, let me know. I'm a Roblox dev and I've been heavily involved in monitoring our game. Oh, really, Mikhail? You'd be surprised with the amount of bypass images that we encounter in our game. We had to implement our own system to moderate users. We reported this issue to Roblox many times, no response. Oh, you make a Roblox game and you've been trying to do initial, or not initial, you've been trying to do your own moderation for your own game and reporting it to Roblox. Yes. Oh, okay. If you have any questions about any of this, don't let me know. I know absolutely nothing. Sure thing, Newgash.
And they would try and use those.
So I'm going to listen to this one more time to see if I can understand the context of it.
Servers, and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were 12 or you said you were 7, they would just move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of take a look at this stuff?
Yeah, so unlike other social media and communications platforms, we don't encrypt anything, and we have systems that are monitoring for this type of behavior. So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Okay, so they're saying there were kids there were adults that would act like they're kids to try and they were doing catch a predator thing, right? Where they were trying to act like okay. Hold on. Is he saying that? Well, this isn't really happening because it wasn't real, and they try to bait these people into doing this, and they would do it off platform. Well, here's the thing. You still have these weirdos who engaged with the shit. So, like, so they still call, you know what I mean? He's acting like it's like, well, it's not real.
We looked at what they were.
Is that what he's saying?
Identify bad. We looked at what they were saying. We looked at what they were reporting, and all of that went into our moderation system so that we could go and identify bad actors on the platform and take them off, and bad content on the platform. But then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain like what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox, claiming to.
So he's saying, well, this violates our policy to even go off platform in the first place. And he's saying that, well, you know, if there, I mean, we have a policy in place that they can't even go off platform, because if they go off platform, we can't moderate the conversations. So then these people would go and they would take a conversation off platform and bait freaking pedophilers to have these sorts of interactions off platform, and then they would report it to Roblox after the fact, or then they would report it to the police after the fact. But here's it doesn't matter if they have those policies in place to not have conversations off platform or whatever, because they can still do it. It doesn't matter. But then I'm trying to really understand exactly what he's saying here. He's saying that it's not happening in the game, but the game is being used as a medium for people to go do this shit. But the kids are the ones engaging with the adults. I'm really trying to find out what he's saying here. It sounds like he's saying this happens off platform, not on Roblox, so it's not a Roblox problem. I'm really trying to think about this carefully. Because is the implication here that children are the one, or quote, children are the ones engaging in the interaction or initiating the interaction? They're not actually children, but quote, children. To bait the pedophiles. And then they take it off platform. Is the implication here that he's giving that if these children, quote, don't do this in the first place, then it won't happen? So it's not. So he's saying that it's not a Roblox problem. I'm really trying to understand his messaging here. Let's keep watching. Seconds later, Roblox's chief safety officer further elaborates, saying that predator catching without the direct permission of Roblox is now against Roblox TOS and could get you banned. The actions they were taking catching predators were putting our community at greater risk and violating our policy.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action. All of those things are against our policies. And all of those things make it more difficult for us to keep the platform safe. So while I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community, the actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy. And there's a bunch of issues in here.
I'm thinking. As somebody who's been on the internet for a couple of years, let me think about this. He's talking about vigilantes, basically, yeah. he's saying that this causes more problems because we have these policies in place that they are breaking. But truthfully, how do you can't really even enforce those policies? I mean, everybody who was on the internet years ago, like if you were on the internet in 1992, and like I'm trying to think of when I had internet access, maybe like 2002 or something. I don't even know. But if you were on the internet back then, and you wanted to go to a website, and the website said, oh, you have to be over 16 or over 18 or over 13 or whatever it was, you just change your birth date. You know? You just hit yes and went in. True. What website? I mean, there's plenty of websites that were like, oh, you have to be like, you know, like if I wanted a MySpace, right? If you wanted like a MySpace account, you know, or like no, I actually can't think of a good example. Did Newgrounds have an age limit? Did Newgrounds probably had an age requirement, didn't it? For Facebook, I changed my birthday. Yeah, people did that all the time. Nothing really did back then. I remember like having to make accounts for stuff and having to like I think for like Dark Age of Camelot, because I wasn't 13, I was 9. I remember for Dark Age of Camelot, I'm pretty sure I had to put like I changed my birthday to like 1975 or something. You know. Roblox has added ID verification to combat this, but it hasn't been enabled site-wide. Right now, they're only using ID verification to allow you to access to voice chat. And even then, people have found ways to bypass it by using their parents' IDs, etc. The point he made about them delaying informing Roblox is factually untrue. Schlepp used to open up support tickets with the platform, and even when that didn't work, he physically mailed the same evidence they provided the police to Roblox's HQ. Huh. People are using Death Stranding selfie mode to get around shit. That's so funny, actually. I'm still born in 1901 and half of my gaming accounts. That's hilarious. But yeah, so like they have these policies in place, but you can't really they're not really enforceable, right? Like you can't make anybody not communicate with somebody off platform. You can't make anybody not, you know, hey, let's use Discord voice instead of in-game voice chat for every game ever, you know? This is about anything you do. Children are going to find ways around, so I don't know what the solution would be. Yeah, like, I don't really know. So, I mean, I feel like he's trying to pass the buck here, but at the same time, he kind of has a little bit of a point. Like, I understand what he's saying, but I don't know what to do about it because it's like a very real problem. But I think the core of what he's saying, like, he makes some good points, but the core of what he's saying is, or the core of what he's implying is that if the kids, the quote kids, are not the ones that are engaging with this behavior, or sorry, initiating this conversation, then it's not going to happen. Is that what he's saying? Because that seems insane. But also, like, it just seems insane because you got pedophilers just freaking running rampant, apparently, if this is happening. You know? He's addressing it from a tech issue. It just sounds weird given the subject matter. Yeah, that's kind of what I think is happening. I think he's trying to explain it like logically, but also because of what it is. It's like, how do you figure it out? I don't know. Roblox technically directs off platforms with their social link feature. While it's only available to users 13+, there's no restrictions on the type of content that you can link. So technically, you can join an NSFW Discord server that is available on the game experience pages on Roblox as a minor. That's crazy. It's like policing anything. You'll never 100% stop murder or theft, but it doesn't mean there should be no policing either. Yeah. Let's see.
And highlighting that everyone in this area is trying to do the right thing would
By the way, I think just watching a thread of highlights of a video doesn't really do the thing justice, because these things could be cherry picked and put out of context in order to push a narrative, as opposed to just watching the whole 1 hour video. But this is just the only thing I have access to right now.
Senators Cruz and Klobuchar, and highlighting that everyone in this area is trying to do the right thing would be Senators Cruz and Klobuchar with the Take It Down Act, which really is a law around deep fakes of compromising photos of yourself, and the horror or tragedy that can happen if those can't be taken down quickly. So
yeah, that'd be cool,
we do
Willow.
see this bipartisan support for wise legislation around that. Generally,
I want to listen to this one more time.
And
Sorry.
highlighting that everyone in this area is trying to do the right thing would be Senators Cruz and Klobuchar with the Take It Down Act, which really is a law around deep fakes of compromising photos of yourself, and the horror or tragedy that can happen if those can't be taken down quickly. So we do see this bipartisan support for wise legislation around that. Generally, the FBI, law enforcement, and others is starting to raise a little caution about this activity. But can you share a little bit more about, we'll start on the video side of what's happening and how law enforcement's reacting to it?
Sure. We can talk about vigilantism and how that's evolved some on Roblox over the last year or two. I want to start off by saying that both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart.
Okay. It's like a 40-minute video. Roblox explains why they're so silent about their moderation and the action they take.
Stuff that crosses a line and becomes illegal. And, you know, one of the things is when we report stuff to law enforcement, yes, we don't publicize that. And we don't publicize it mainly because we want law enforcement to make the decision.
I think this is a general thing that a lot of people do. Nobody really announces whenever they're moderating something. No, like, is any platform real public about when they ban people, when they knock people? I'm banning a user. I hereby agree I'm moderating. Yeah, I don't know if well, I mean like publicly announcing. Ban someone.
About what is illegal and what is not. And we leave it up to them. You know, we don't want to pass judgment on our own without getting law enforcement involved. And that's why we're quiet about those things. And we report a lot of stuff to law enforcement when we find stuff.
Chat. Can you give me a minute? I have beef jerky stuck in my teeth and it's really bothering me, and I need to go get a floss. Give me like 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, like 5 seconds.
Translation, he has to rewind.
Okay, I'm back. Around. Madden wins soon. We're gonna play some Battlefield, and then we're gonna play Madden. That made my tooth hurt. My gums hurt.
Other pieces often.
Chad, do you guys care about this at all?
Oftentimes, the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify.
No.
Really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so
That's
I think
cool.
something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end. And we want to really arm law enforcement with the information that they need to do their job. And that's what we do when we engage with them. And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected.
I don't know. I find stuff like this interesting, right? Like I think stuff like this is really interesting to I mean, not just like. I think it's interesting seeing whenever there's like an actual problem, and watching people try and find out a way like how to solve it, right? Some things are like really bad. Some things are like bad, but they're not like morally reprehensible, right? I think it's interesting to kind of like look at a scenario and be like, okay, how do we actually like problem solve this? Because there's so much nuance to it, and everything that you do could have like an implication of something else. And I mean, frankly, like stuff like that has always been like really interesting to me. So yeah, I don't know. I like stuff like this. What would you do? I don't know. And that's what makes it so interesting. I think what makes it so interesting to me is that I don't actually know or have like a solution to this. So it's like fun to listen to like how other people verbalize, how they work through a problem, and how they how they see something, because that gives you an opportunity to learn something. Whenever you can hear what somebody, like how somebody else thinks about something that you might not think, either you don't think anything or you think differently from them, it's interesting to listen to them and see if there's something that you can pick up and learn, because there's obviously a reason that they think something differently than you do. So if you can hear what they have to say, then you can try and figure out what it is that makes them think that. That's an opportunity for you to learn, oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is why this works this way. Or it's an opportunity to go the other way with it and be like, okay, no, they think this, and I feel even more strongly about this thing because of what you said, because you can like put the pieces together and then be like, okay, no, now I feel even more strongly this way, or I think something else altogether. Like stuff like that. I think stuff like that is I mean, I think in general for people as a whole right now, that is something that people lack heavy. People as a whole right now lack that so heavily. It's insane. I just do whatever Zach Piker tells me to do. Makes life easy. True. Zach Piker, the radical centrist. You know? Due to Roblox walking moderation, we had to implement our own systems that moderate user-generated content like clothing, images, etc. I feel like some responsibility falls on the game creators, but the greater responsibility falls on Roblox. Yeah. Will we ever see a Cornwood return? Yeah. I talk about it all the time. I'll do Cornwood again in like I'll do like an RP meta, like an arc in 5.0 probably. That's the next time I would expect. But like I logged into Prodigy last night to see like how my character is and stuff, and see if because last time I logged into Prodigy I couldn't even get voice to work. But I just logged in to see if it would. And yeah, I played a little bit last night for like an hour. So yeah, I was on Esfand Radio last night for like an hour. Cornwood Ozempic arc? Nah. I think Cornwood, just skinny Cornwood would be, it's just not the same, you know? Prodigy was fun last night? It was, actually. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I had fun. Prodigy is, those guys have been trying to get me to play for some time now. Yeah. Dude, the thing is whenever I'm playing Cornwood, I feel like Cornwood's at his best whenever I'm just like I really lean into the whole like kind of, you know, Cornwood is like good-hearted, but he's also like kind of grumpy and he's like, very like stern with people. So I'll like do like random like goofy shit, but also like he'll be like very stern and kind of like almost bully's the wrong word. What's the word I'm thinking of? It's like when you're really just like, oh shit, it's Cornwood. You know, no, it's not self-insert. Yeah, no, it's not me. I'm not describing myself, okay? Cornwood's not a self-insert. Yeah, just very like imposing. Do it like they didn't always send me the Fat Mac. Dude, Fat Mac was great. Yeah, the kids call it aura. Yeah, Cornwood's just got aura. That's what it is, man. Cornwood's just got aura. He's got the juice, dude. He's got the juice. Yeah. Are you guys ready to play some Battlefield? I didn't realize how long it had been live for. What the hell? Would you ever consider rebuilding the PD in 5.0? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of take it as it comes, right? Corresponding character, multiple personality disorder. Dude, Cornwood, the ultimate self-insert. That'd be funny. I think the idea of Cornwood being a self-insert is funny. Okay. Let's play some Battlefield, chat. Click. College ball, isn't you ready? Oh, I've been ready. I've been ready. Are there people that play? I want to find people to play Battlefield with. Does anybody play Battlefield? Forgot to watch this. What's this?
Wow. Is it okay for two guys to moisturize together in the same room?
I think so.
It is?
What would be wrong with this?
I don't know.
Ooh, this feels good.
This does feel good.
You want some more?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Nice. That's where you needed it, right up the arm, dude.
Lord, you are so good.
Yes, my son.
Thank you, God.
Yes, my son. You know, they say it helps if you put it on your glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would love some on my face. My face is dry. Mind a little more. A little more, please.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude.
Okay. Hold on. We need to regroup. Oh my God.
Okay. That was good. That's a good one. Featured. What is the game mode what's the best game mode in Battlefield right now, chat? What do you guys like to play? You know what I love about Battlefield, man? I love Battlefield because I don't feel as bad at the game that I know I am. You know? Like, I feel like I am complete and total ass. But I don't feel like I feel that way before, but I don't feel that way after. You know? Battlefield 6. Click. Actually, I was kind of smoking people with the sniper, man. Conquest is the play. The only thing is, I hate the freaking mountain map. Hannah Bats, thank you for the 16 months. Hunt Showdown? What's Hunt Showdown? Dude, I love the apartment map. But I heard a lot of people don't like the apartment map. Is that true? Dude, I love the apartment map because I get to be the frickin' landlord. You know, I'm just going out there making sure people are paying rent and they're not frickin' leaving the door open and running up the AC bill. Wait, is this a new map? Is this the same map? Oh shit. Ninja vanish! Okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, man, wait, is this a new map? I haven't played this map. This is added with beta 2. Okay, one guy ran over here. Frick! What? I've never lost. That's my first loss today. I didn't even know Esfand played FBS. Dude, oh my gosh, we got 737 to 0? You know what I thought about doing? I thought about playing, watching the streamer games. You know what I thought about? I thought about watching the streamer games and getting a bunch of chips and cake and stuff and just sitting here eating chips and cake and calling people fat. And that way people can just make a bunch of clips of me just shitting on everybody while I'm just being a fat ass. That'd be so funny. And he said, dude, S-Man's talking mad shit. I'm just like, ugh. Chips all my shit. It'll be crazy this game doing community BF6 match, but there'll be a lot of people. Yeah. How many people can you get in? Dude, we used to do freaking PUBG zombies. How do I queue? How do I queue? What is this? Hi. How do we do this? How do we queue? Quit the menu again? I don't know. You guys played, we were able to get the Battle Bit? Dude, Battle Bit was a fun one too. There we go. It all sends you to the next match. Is that as fast as possible? It feels like it takes a minute sometimes. Dude, my shoulder is so effed. Battlefield 6 is gonna smoke COD. Ooh, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Do you think people will play both? It's taking longer this weekend. Maybe there's less people playing. EA was saying the servers are fried. It's probably because of Madden launch. It's probably Madden. All right, here comes the landlord, bitches. We gotta collect the rent. Close door. Okay. Frick! I was waiting for him to run out of ammo. Frick! Is Cornwood as young as? Yeah. Dude, I love keeping the doors closed because the AC is gonna get ruined.
Objective Charlie.
Hey, somebody needs to send me the aimbots to download so that I can get clips of me going viral. And I'll say that I didn't aimbot.
Forces have the upper hand. Let's regroup.
I got you. Same dude, same. Keep the doors closed. The air is gonna go out of the house and it's gonna get cold, or it's gonna get hot, and the AC is gonna freaking break. I've like, dude, that's like one thing my mom always told me. It was like, freaking, don't leave the door open. So now, whenever, if like people leave the door open in my house now, because we have people that didn't grow up in Texas, I'm like, the hell is wrong with you? The whole house gets freaking superheated. Oh, frick. Dude, the landlord is here. Nobody go in my house. But I'm gonna buy another apartment. I gotta raise the rent. It's mine now. It's my apartment. Hello? What is that called? Banister? I got stuck on the banister. Gonna barn people. Open windows at night. Keep them closed during the day. Keep it cool. No, even at night it's too hot. Though. That was weird. That was weird. Dude, I'm winning. Look, dude, I have 1,000 points. I don't even know what that means. Dude, I just closed that. Thank you for the YouTube sub. Oh, I was gonna save him. Oh my gosh, you took my door off, jackass. Something about killing those young wolves and killing young wolves in Kobold Miners in Classic that feels so good. It actually kind of does, dude. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that I could do that. Dude, I should have known. It's Battlefield. Dude, why are we losing? Is it because I'm holding down the opponent? What hit me? Oh my gosh. Commander Esfand, private RB for server Battlefield 6 at launch. Yes, that's what this is right now.
Stop destroying my house, Esfand. I actually live there IRL.
My bad. Thank you, Griever, for the 3 months. I'm running the wrong way. I always do this thing where I don't look at the map. I do it in every game. If my map's not in the top right of my screen, then I don't know where it is. Frick. Wait, did that bounce back? Or was that somebody else's grenade? Watch the Texans. I don't really watch preseason. Did you hook them in Battlefield but not COD? Accessibility. I just thought it was easy with the beta. I also played Battlefield as a kid, like 1942. Oh, what the hell? I got rezzed. Frick! You're a kid in 1942. Wait, my field of view is bad? Yeah, what's up, Paracarial? Frick. You need one of these setups? What is this? Oh, I heard about this.
I'm on Linux and it resets my audio.
Dude, look at the Micro Center cup. See, this is how you know this guy's a tech guy. Look at that. He's got a Micro Center cup. That's a tech guy right there. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Perry. Wait, what day are you getting to Gamescom? I'll be there Tuesday. Wait, Volt needs a revive. Oh, dude, look, I just looked at him and he got revived. Tuesday, nice. Hey, Red. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Esfand, and I exist sometimes. No, we're going to Gamescom next week. Doing a bunch of IRL and stuff, so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna see Perry there. Sometimes. Dude, I'm kind of getting owned this round. Okay, dude. Yeah, I've never been to Gamescom before, actually. Yeah, I've never been to Gamescom before. So, yeah, it should be a good one. Wait, so Perry, are you just going on your own, or are you going to do something for somebody? Yeah, they say it's the biggest gaming convention in the world.
Do you think there will be games there?
Probably not. Frick. Preview demos, mostly chill. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm doing some stuff with Blizzard, and then I wanna check out some of these other things, some of these other games, because I'll bring my stuff to be able to stream it. I mean, I know Kingdom Come Deliverance is gonna be there. Warhorse is gonna be there for Kingdom Come, because there's a Kingdom Come DLC coming at some point. And then, I don't know about what else. I kind of want to look into it. Yeah, I actually messaged the Kingdom Come guys. Maybe they'll let me stream it a little bit. That'd be cool. Crimson Desert is Crimson Desert gonna be there? You see Luke again? I'll hit him up. I'll see if Luke or Tom are going. Frick. Base tracker. Yeah, I should hit up Crimson Desert too then. NBA 2K26? Dude, I'm so bad at 2K. Like, remember whenever 2K came out last year, I tried playing it, and I'm like, dude, I can't even figure out how to shoot a basket. The hell? I thought he just ran off. I was like, all right, whatever. Metal Gear Solid 3 remake might be there. Yeah, we're gonna play that whenever we get back from Gamescom. That'll be good. Yeah, NHL. I think I should play all the sports games whenever they come out. Nice, good one, me. Frick. Surprisingly high skill floor to 2K. You mean skill ceiling? Is Dead or Alive beach volleyball considered a sports game? Yes. Dude, I think I just outlined him. Y'all dead? Nice. That was sick, actually. I'm just shooting my own guys. Frick. I'm just like, I'm gonna shoot and I'll find out if they're on my team or not after. Yeah, we're gonna play some Madden a little bit later. Frick. I just start shooting everything, dude. Wait, is the eye tracker redeem working? Have you seen the layout for Gamescom on the website? I have not. And the vehicles? Yeah, there's like tanks and helicopters. Dude, we're getting freaking owned. Let's see. Twitch.tv/EsfandTV/moderator. What is it? What is the moderator thing? What is it? What is... Let me turn on these redeems. Let me turn on these redeems. I'm gonna try this. It just came out early access.
We can look at a few of the skins here. There's the basic.
Oh, what is this? This looks cool.
King's got, which it's like, hey man, okay, all right, yeah. I mean they.
Okay. Yeah, that game looks great, man. That game looks wonderful. Super good. Chat, I need to find the funniest video. Oh. I need to find the funniest video on the internet. Link me the funniest video on the internet. What should I eat for lunch today? Salad? Shawarma.
And push the offense backwards a bit. So Charles,
God damn it.
Fuck! On one side to getting to that Super Bowl. We just show the stage and the glitz.
He's never been in my apartment, so he's like trying to figure out which door to walk in.
That's a good one. Dude, okay. I've seen this. This one is crazy.
The doctor will be an interesting
That video is crazy.
O'Neal. Titans had a very.
I need to. Somebody asked me to send them a funny video, so I gotta find the funniest video on the internet to submit. This map sucks. This map sucks because everybody switches to snipers. You're outsourcing your DMs to us? Do not redeem. Yeah. Was that out of pocket? That was probably out of pocket. That's fine. I'll get over it. Chat is unpaid intern. They get exposure, it's fine. Like eventually, you know, we'll just start outsourcing the gameplay so I don't even have to play the games. I can just sit here and talk the whole time. That's the real long-term play. Where are they? Oh, I found him. Okay. You can outsource you with AI Esfand. True. Dude, you need to, you know what'd be crazy is if, like, there's one thing that's like people have like an AI of like, I say comments that, like, there's a language model, blah, blah, blah. But like, what if you could outsource inputs into a video, not outsource, but if you had AI inputs into a video game based on how somebody plays a video game right now? I mean, I guess that would be like bots, but like, can you make the bot replicate the gameplay exactly in the same way that somebody, like an individual plays the game or how they would play the game? The hell? He was on fire. 360. Spin move. They already do it in fighting games? Oh, I bet fighting games would probably be the easiest one, right? Because they're so... There's a limited amount of inputs. You want a bot that's going to get you a 0.5 KD? Okay, I'm not... Look. I'm not saying you would do this for me. I'm just asking if it's possible. Just running in and dying. Yeah, this map sucks. You know what? This is what I like to do on this map. Just like everybody else. Still closed. Still closed. Dude, I'm underneath. What the hell? I shot myself in the head. As I pressed the button, I died. I see Ironforge, dude. Old Ironforge. Man, I do miss WoW, man. That's my teammates? Dude, I couldn't see the blue thing above their head. I'm colorblind. Dude, where's the bad guys? Wait, who's the bad guys? I'm probably counter-terrorist, right? Ret Pally anniversary gameplay. I think it's Burning Crusade. I think Burning Crusade is I go Horde. But also, truthfully, if I feel like the PvP is dead on Burning Crusade Anniversary, I probably will stop playing. Because that would be my reason to play again, is to run the arenas back. Oh, frick. I'm dead. You even bad at the game, you will? No. Didn't stop me before. I see a lot of field marshals and Stormwind on Alliance. Yeah, I feel like I think they went too hard on changing the honor system. So apparently they changed the honor system to something really similar to what I suggested like years ago. No scope. To what I suggested years ago, but they went too far with it. Because what I wanted them to do was to get rid of the RP threshold to actually like progress to the next rank. But I think they did more than that. Is what I was told. I can't remember exactly. Because no, sorry, not get rid of the RP threshold. Get rid of the decay and retain the RP threshold. But I think it's something more than that now. Oh God. Do you guys see anyone? I can't see anybody. Oh, I'm dead. Frick. Dude, I couldn't come save you. Cause you had a rocket launcher right next to your head. Wait, Chad, I didn't get my answer. What about you today? Shroud went 72-0 yesterday? There's no way. I think I could 1v1 Shroud. In Street Fighter. But not in this. That was sick. Dude, what? Where am I getting shot from? That was the tank? I'm dumb. Frick. I didn't stream any more WoW. I just didn't. Like my version of WoW isn't really available right now. Like I like Burning Crusade and vanilla. I don't really feel like playing vanilla right now. What I really want is I really badly want a Classic Plus that's done well. And like I don't want it too crazy. I don't want it too overboard. It doesn't need to be it needs to be vanilla. Oh my gosh. Frick, I was taking it from both sides. Epic, yeah, but I can't stream it. That's the thing. And like for me, like if I'm playing games, I don't really have a chance to play games off stream. Which comes first, Maxi and Orosaurus, Classic Plus? Classic Plus for me. I mean, Orosaurus was great. I can't really stream RuneScape and I can't really stream RuneScape and expect it to do very well until I get a lot of progress. And I'm not at the point where like I'm just so far behind a lot of the other WoW guys that anybody who wants to watch like a new WoW player or a new RuneScape player who used to play like other MMOs play RuneScape, like I'm doing a lot of stuff that they've already seen, so there's not going to be something like intrinsically interesting for somebody to tune in. Like it doesn't matter, like nothing else really matters, right? Like it's that guy was freaking railing me, you know? Like it doesn't matter if like you were this however whatever you did in WoW before, whatever you did in any other MMO, or they don't really care about that because it's not really relevant to them. There's just like WoW player plays RuneScape, so but it was fun. I did enjoy it whenever I played it. I think there's a lot of good about RuneScape that I didn't really know before. Like the quest design in general is very, very impressive. But I only played a little bit, and I was like, damn, these quests are pretty good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, RuneScape quest design is incredibly good. Oh, I tagged him. Oh, shit. I'm just shooting randomly into the smoke and get lucky. Those people watch you because they enjoy you and your personality. Everyone's just doing the same shit game-wise. Yeah, but I'm talking about a new audience who has no idea who I am. You know? How am I not dead? Ah, frick. Frick! I still don't know you. I've been here for years. Yeah, I mean, that's different. You're here because you're getting paid. Battle Frick, true. Oh, there's another guy to the left. You played Eve? No. Dude, I'm just getting owned as soon as I spawn, nonstop. All right, chat. Do we go play Madden? Sick. Man, I was play. Yeah, I'm getting freaking dumpster, dude. I'm 4-16. I always get railed on this map. I like Battlefield. Battlefield's fun. I gotta find people to play it with instead of just playing it solo. Like other streamers play with. But I don't really know a lot of people that play this. Furry? I'm not a furry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Was that an airplane that just that was an airplane. Porsche 911? Oh. Sick, we won, all me carried. Clearly all me, chat. Okay. All right, chat, you ready? So I have a serious question for you. Hello. There's a huge green screen behind you. What the hell? Who put that there? Saved. Let me do this. YouTube stream. I gotta find a way to automate this. I can't figure out how to do it.
Can I get a statement from you about your Dolphins being down 17-14 versus the Lions at the end of quarter 3? Thanks.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest. It's preseason, and I don't give a damn. Okay, we'll figure it out eventually. We'll figure it out when it matters. Okay, we will figure it out when it matters. That's really what it comes down to. Okay, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Twitch, Twitter, everything is EsfandTV. We're gonna go over to